Hey, what's up? It's Matt with Enlightened Mind. How are you guys doing today? I want to talk about the power of words and struggle, mainly struggle, but how the power of words and thoughts can change your struggle and your perception on struggle, and how it can have some great benefits. At the end, I got some really good tips for you, so stick around. You don't want to miss. Before we get started, hit that subscribe button down below if you haven't already. I much appreciate it. It helps me grow this channel of like-minded people and just get my content out there to more people, and I really appreciate it. So let's get started. So I want to talk a little bit about the reason I'm making this video today, because so many people have been locked down in their homes for weeks, if not months on end at this point, and a lot of people are probably having different issues with mental illness, people that didn't have them before, people that are having extreme anxiety, extreme depression. There's a whole spectrum of things that this reaction to this thing that's happening, and that we're all locked down, has had a huge impact on our vibration, our frequency, and our energy. And this is huge. Most people don't think of these things, and it is so big. What are you putting in? What are you watching? What are you listening to? You know, things like this. People don't think about stuff like this, but it is the biggest thing in psychology, and it is how they have used so many different tactics to change the world's view on different things and different perceptions. And once you understand it and know how it works, it starts to make more sense. It's just like with movies and with all these things. Like, they're literally telling you for the first time ever, stay at home when watching Netflix. And if you know anything, if you're in, like, I'm not even saying, like, if you're awake to what's going on in the world right now, you would understand that 90% of Netflix is negative energy. It's negative stuff that is on the TV, one way or another, either subliminally or right there in your face. And this is the problem. People aren't understanding. People are sitting on their couches and binge watching these shows that have a mental effect on their state of being, on their state of consciousness is the biggest thing, and that's what I'm going to get to. Because our consciousness, most people haven't done enough research and even understand or have the grasp on what it fully is. And even I don't have all the knowledge on consciousness, but I have a very wide range perception and views on it, because I've done a lot of research. So, but for the people that haven't, and that's why I'm trying to bring this to your attention, when you sit and you watch these shows that they're telling you to watch, that they've put all this stuff in, haven't you noticed how most of the stuff is as magic, mocking Jesus Christ, doing all these evil things that are happening? And you can say, you know, freedom, yes, we do have freedom of speech, but there's one thing, is when you're conscious of what you're watching and you know what it does, what it can do to a person. It's different if you do not know what the potential that can do to a person, if they don't understand it. And that is where the problem is that's where I want people to understand that words can be so powerful, and just the way they use them. I mean, it is insane how deep this rabbit hole goes. I'm gonna get into a few more, and we'll get to the next one. So consciousness, we all have a collective conscious already to a certain extent, and what they are doing is, with all the fear and all the negativity and all the people that are in, that lives just got put in shambles, what they're doing is they're lowering the frequency of our bodies. They're lowering our energy, and which also lowers our immune systems, and we're also not out in the sun all day long, so this can have a huge impact. But the only way they can control you is if they all have you at a low frequency, a low vibration, a scared, in fear, and this is what they want, and this is what people don't get. And they have put people in front of these TVs to put them in fear, to put them in this frequency of a more negative level and energy, negative energy, which has an impact on your mental health, your state of being. And that's why there's so many people with more anxiety, depression, suicide, overdose. This is real. And this is why I'm trying to bring it to people's attention, because I think it's so pertinent right now at this time, because we're all locked down in our house and we're all just consuming, all sorts of different type of content, depending on who you are and what you like. If you're watching this, maybe you don't watch all of that other stuff, but there's so many people that do, and even if you do, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. What I'm saying is you should be conscious of, and you should know what the impacts that can bring, and that's all I'm trying to do. I'm going to move on to the next part. I got a couple of tips that I think that can really make a difference on your life and the struggles that you're going through right now in your mindset and your perception. And I just want you to have a more open view, and maybe this will help you. So a couple of tips is just being very thoughtful of your thoughts, being very thoughtful of your words, because thoughts and words manifest into life. So you manifest your own reality in a way, and speaking negative will create a negative reality. Speaking positive will create a positive reality. So, and don't let situations like relationships or jobs put you into a negative state of mind that's gonna hijack your state of mind and make you think that just life's not, people go there so, and more than you would think, and it's so sad, because if people just knew these certain little techniques of thought patterns and words and how you live your life in energy and frequencies and vibrations, all these different things, people could live a more better life, just more peaceful. At least I found it's way more peaceful than living in a chaotic mind state and chaos all over. So it's just, for me, that's why I wanted to bring this to people's attention today, because I think right now, out of all times I've been alive, and probably a lot longer, we need it the most. We need people to be aware and understand what is going on and how you can manage it, and what can help and what makes things worse, what makes things better. So I hope you got something from it. Spread this message to the ones you love and care about, the ones that are sitting at home isolated and you're maybe worried about them, and just spread this and show people you care. I love you. I'll talk to you guys later. And don't forget, hit that subscribe button down there at the bottom. It helps me build this channel, reach more people. And just at the end of the day, I really appreciate it. Thank you.